I got off the phone, a good friend of mine. I haven't talked to him in like 20 years. First time I actually had a real actual conversation with him the last time I talked to him was like 2004, so it was really nice to reconnect with him. And it was so weird because, he's got 4 kids now, and 2 of his kids are big Bills fans, which I was just like, wow, really? And he told me, like, he went to like one event with one of his kids that might have been a sporting event. He goes, Bill, you wouldn't believe how many Josh Allen jerseys there are there. You'd be amazed. It really is amazing because he grew up a huge Jets fan, big Jets fan, but he also supported me as a Bills. Now he'll remember this because I am a big Bills fan and he used to follow them with me. The Bills lately have been reminding me of the 1990 Bills. For the first couple of years, they had this high explosive offense that nobody could really figure out. Unfortunately, they never won a Super Bowl. But it seems like the same things happened because they became so predictable that they weren't putting up as many yards, they weren't putting up as many points. Because like I said, they became so predictable, like it did in the 90s, it reminds you of that. Like everybody thinks the Bills' offensive line is below average. I mean, Josh Allen's able to escape it with his legs. But I just don't, they're not creative. They got to do more motions at the line of scrimmage. I want Josh Allen to line up behind center, not shotgun. And I want them to concentrate on handing the ball off more. I think I looked at the numbers against Cincinnati. I think they only ran the ball like 8 times as far as handing it off. And then I also hear these things that Cincinnati knew the plays. I'm like, they didn't steal any play signs. The whole league knows the Bills' plays. They're so predictable. They're the easiest team to prepare for. This is why Bills are turning the ball over the way they are. Because everybody knows what Josh Allen's going to do with the ball. They're not creative. They always want to go down the field. They always want him to be Superman. I want methodical drives. They use game clock up. And also, this way it strengthens the defense. The defense won't be on the field as much. So I want them to do short to intermediate passes, some check downs, move the ball methodically. That'll eliminate the turnover, especially if you start handing the ball off more. Because it drives me crazy because Zach Morris, who played with the Bills, he got traded last year at the trade deadline, I believe. He's like, the last I looked, he's like 3rd in the league as far as yardage, as far as a running back. I'm like, with the Bills, he barely got 300 yards. He's got like 500 something now. So he's like, he's like top 3, I think. I go, yeah, I knew that was going to happen. I knew once these running backs, we're going to go to another team, they're going to be a lot better than with the Bills because the Bills never hand the ball off. So the Bills need to be more creative. Like I said, I hate to say it, Sean McDermott's not a good coach. Ken Dorsey's got to go. What I think is rumors are if Bill Belichick gets fired this year, I don't see it happen. I'd love it if they got Bill Belichick. Because Bill Belichick would love it. The problem with Bill Belichick now, he doesn't have Tom Brady. But in this case with the Bills, they have Josh Allen. So I'd love it. But if they, I doubt that's ever going to happen. That's a pipe dream. But what I think, because Rex Ryan's like kind of hinted that he might want to go back to coaching. I'd love it if the Bills hired Rex Ryan as a DC, because that's a strong point. And also get rid of, Ken Dorsey. I'm thinking maybe Josh McDaniels. The thing is, the system would be totally different than the running now. Because it's like, it'll be unpredictable. It's a harder system to pick up. But they'd have a lot of time to pick it up. And this way, the teams don't know what they're throwing at them. Because they're so used to the Bills doing one way, then they're going to do the exact opposite. It would confuse them. So that's my take. But I'm not so sure. I'm not too confident they'll be able to beat Denver, even though it's at home. The Bills have not been playing well. Denver's defense is all of a sudden starting to play really good. Because they were a top 5 defense last year. And I was saying, what happened to them? Well, you get a new defensive coordinator, sometimes it takes a while to buy in. So the defense has improved drastically. Russell Wilson's having, I would say, pretty much a Pro Bowl year. I knew last year was just a bad year. He didn't fit, that coaching system didn't fit him for what he can do. So now he's having a very solid year, much better than he did last year. And with the coach, I forgot his name. God, my memory, I'm getting old. But he made all the difference in the world as far as the offense. Now sometimes when he was the coach with New Orleans, the defense kind of was hit and miss at times. But now they're getting the defense back to normal. The Broncos, Russell Wilson's looked like he did pretty much like he did in Seattle. So we'll have to see what happens on Monday night. I don't have a whole lot of confidence. I'm praying that they'll win. I think they should be able to squeak out a win. But I don't think they're going to squeak out wins because, a lot of Bills fans, always are used to them putting up points, usually winning games by at least 10 points. And when they lose a game, it's usually close anyways. But I don't have a whole lot of confidence in what's been going on. I really don't like Sean McDermott. And a lot of people are questioning him. And also Ken Dorsey. A lot of people, I think, want him fired. So those are just my thoughts. Please leave all your comments. Please hit the notification. Please hit the like button. And please hit the subscribe button. And I'll talk to you later.